Well, Matt, not a very good night in the end. A good performance, but short, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy with the first half performance. I don't think we used the ball particularly well. I thought they were the better side first half without really creating too many chances, but I didn't feel we were our usual selves, and I was a little bit disappointed at how we used the ball and how we didn't really counter-attack on them with any quality. So, you know, that was points we made at half-time. But second half, I thought we were very good. I thought we was, you know, the danger on the counter-attack really got back into the game. I thought our front players were very lively. I thought Rob Milson in centre midfield was outstanding alongside John Barden. I thought the back players, there was a lot of good performances tonight, and I don't think we've got what we deserved. I'm not saying we probably deserved to win the game. I thought a draw would have been a fair result on the night, but I feel a little bit hard done by that we've got defeat.
Yeah, let's talk about obviously the Harry Buterman, who was missing tonight with a hamstring injury. A good replacement in Milsom, as you imagine, he performed very well. Is there any news on how long Harry will be out for?
It was touch and go, really. It was just this morning, he sort of failed a test just on a hamstring, so he's not too bad at all. But you know, here is I think it's the biggest pitch in the league. It's got rugby league playing on it, and it's very, very heavy. And to have Harry, after the shift he put in on Saturday, to go and risk a hamstring there would have been a gamble we didn't want to take. The same really with Eastie, same with Louis John. So with those, you know, three key players missing, as we all know, Tommy Wright's not in our squad as well at the moment. You know, there's some big players missing for us tonight, and for Callum Keeley to come in and put in a good debut as well for an hour. You know, he worked really hard and held the ball up well for us. So as I say, I was pleased, especially second half, with a lot of the performances, and I certainly don't feel we should be on the end of a defeat there.
Yeah, let's. In terms of the second half, you said you were impressed with the performance. Would you have accepted a point, bearing obviously the unfortunate error by Kobe?
But yeah, you know, I've said this many times. We've limited them to hardly any chances at all. We've been very well organised. We put in a really hard-working, solid performance, and to lose it with a soft penalty, I think it probably is. You know, it's a corner that's gone over Kobe's shoulder. He's gone to hook it away there and caught the guy's head, who's quite low down. So it's a soft penalty, but to concede a penalty and lose the game with 3 minutes to go is very, very disappointing.
Right. Let's talk about a couple of additions. You brought in Bradley Pearce tonight. I believe his loan deal expired. Any news on whether you can bring him into the squad for Saturday, especially with the injuries?
Yeah, we're just, as you know, he's come back. His loan at Farnborough's finished at the weekend, so you know, obviously he came into the 16 tonight. But you know, we'll have to see now. I think we've picked up a few knocks and niggles there. Tanto had a bit of a tight calf as well. David Edgerboy, so hence why those were on the bench. With Eastie, with Louis John, with Harry Buterman, you know, suddenly Kenny Davis, sorry, was one I forgot to mention as well as Tommy Wright. So, you know, we've got a lot of injuries at the moment, knocks and niggles, and we just came here, but I'm really pleased with the performance with what we had.
All right, let's talk about Saturday very quickly then. A big game against Torquay, and obviously with the result here today, it's not an ideal approach to Saturday. You've got to rethink the strategy. How do you look ahead to that game against the side that haven't looked so well this season?
No, I don't think, you know, Torquay, I think, were one of the form teams when we played them back there, and they're certainly one of the top teams in the league, but they had a long period where they hit from injuries and they're getting a couple of results and stringing them together. They're a very good side with a very good manager and very good players, so it'll be an extremely tough game for us on Saturday, and they'll still be hoping that they can get into the playoffs and string a couple of results together. So, you know, we certainly will be respecting who we're playing on Saturday, but you know, first and foremost, we've got to patch ourselves up, you know, look who our fittest 11 is, pick our 16 to go into now 3 home games where hopefully we can pick up as many points as possible and get us up that league.
That's very good. Well, hard luck tonight, Matt, and we wish you well for the journey home.
Great, thank you.